Good morning. It is day 20 of the Junk Journal January challenge, and if you saw my last video, you know that my old desk fell apart. So this is what I have come up with so far. I kept the shelf, but I moved it up, and I wanted a higher workspace, so I have that now. I still have to extend my desk back here so nothing falls down in there. But so far I'm loving it. I have a shelf here for stuff, got my typewriter over there, place for my garbage, my old thing, and then I still have this in the way, but what are you going to do? I want to cover this up with something white. And then I have this over here, which is, I love that one. But unfortunately in my small space, I can't have it in the direction I would like it to go, but that's okay. So today's prompt was, or is, textured. So I thought I would use this stuff. It's hard to glue this stuff down, and then I have a bunch of other papers. I'm going to make a textured background with a a focal point of some kind, and it will be on this page. I'm going to totally cover this. Totally not what I usually do. So it actually could also be the experimental prompt too. So I'm hoping that I can have a good work spot for my tripod without bumping it in this new configuration. So we'll see how well that goes, but anyway, let's get started with gluing down some papers. I have my trusty little glue stick, and I think I'll have some of this, and just some bunch of, let's see, this is pretty. I got some of this, I can use that. So I think I'll just make a background and then figure out where I'm going to put all this. And I noticed that Meg always like squishes her papers in, so I'm going to try to do some paper squishing also. And you'll probably also notice that most of my papers are pink. Because that's actually not really my favorite color, like for clothes or room colors or anything like that. But for junk journals, I love the baby pinks and the dusty baby blues. So I am just going to start doing this. I don't normally do it, so I guess I am doing something new and also experimenting, which I think I'll actually maybe I'll experiment with something else for the experimental. Let's see. For the experimental prom, maybe I'll get even more daring. I'm not very daring. I'm a very careful person. Everything has got to be all in line and perfect. Well, although we can never really achieve perfection, can we? Not really. Let's see. I'm gonna put this here. I could put it here like this, but I don't want two pinks on the same side. And well, actually I could do that. That's what I'll do. I hope that I am not getting in the way of the camera either. Oh, I gotta remember to put my texture in there somewhere. So let's, actually I'm just going to cover up this part with some maybe more plain papers like this. But I want it to be torn. I don't want it to be like perfect edges, straight edges. So let's do see, I can't even decide what to do here. Collaging is definitely not the thing I usually do. patchwork I do. I can handle patchwork. Let's see. I can't tell if my paper... I don't know if these are upside down. I'm assuming they are. This one's not, because I can see the lettering. But let's put this here like this. Oh, shoot. I should cover up that spot, too. Let's get a different piece. That, you know, I guess it doesn't really care if it's upside down. I've been noticing everybody puts their papers upside down, so why shouldn't I, you know? Okay, I think that's pretty good. We'll cover that up like that. Okay, there we got that, and I think my daughter's snoring again. I can't do anything about that. Like I said, my space is limited, and I just gotta do what I gotta do. Let's see, I got some different papers back here. I don't want green. I wonder if this would look okay. I don't think so. Not quite my shade of blue. I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can't see what I'm looking through a pocket. I'm looking through a little bin of scraps. I have a couple of them. And I'm not really seeing anything that I'm liking. This I made with, it's like shaving cream marbled paper. Made that a long time ago. Let's see what's in the next bin. I have this bin. Well, maybe I'll cut off a little piece of this pink stuff. That might make a nice focal point, actually. Oh, this is like one of my all-time favorites. I'm definitely going to use some of this. Then I'm not going to want to cover it up with the texture. Well, let's put some of this on and then figure out. I guess I'll put the texture over here somewhere. How about that? Let's see. I'm going to cut this down or rip it down. But I have to rip it on all sides then, so it looks, you know, I only need the one side. Oops, not going to fit. I'll have to do it there. Let's just put it over here like this. There. See, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying. So really this could be, I think I am going to make this experimental, but then, I don't know. Why am I so wishy-washy? Anybody else wishy-washy about their design or ideas? Oh, some of this pink I can put like right here. So I need to rip off a little piece, I think. And if I do that, that will work. I won't make it quite so big. Let's do that. Then I always end up cutting them too small. I'm trying to cover up all the blue. I don't know why. I could leave some of it. It's not that big of a deal, right? But for me, I just want to cover up all the blue. So I think I'm going to use a neutral over here. Let's see. Actually, I think this is going to be too big for a focal point. Scratch that idea. Let's get another neutral going here. Let's see. Just dropped my glue. Okay, here, how about something like this with a little coffee stain on it? I have no idea what part of this is going to end up being covered. But I need to make sure that I cover up this spot. Darn it, I didn't make it the right size. Good thing I have a lot of these. Alright, so it's going to be from here to here. So watch me do it again. Okay, so we glue that on. It's got to come this way. Cut off most of the coffee. And then we'll just, no, we don't want it to be totally straight there. Okay, I think that's going to have to be good, even though I cut off the coffee stains. So we're going to do this, like that, make sure all the blue is covered up. And now, that's what that looks like. And I'll get these scraps out of here and figure out how I'm going to glue some of that texture on there. Oh, shoot. I forgot I wanted to squish up some papers. Maybe I'll do that for my experimental page. I gotta write a note to myself. Squishy paper background. Alright. Put my scraps back. And even this sometimes is hard to tear, this textury paper. But there we go. Oh, that kind of looks good right there. And I think I might need my trusty Fabri-Tac glue for this. I really don't know how to glue this paper down except to glob it on in spots and squish it down. And then it'll still be textured even though it might be a little squishy. So we're going to put that there. And I want a focal point, but I don't want to cover that all up. So let's see. I've got my texture. Maybe my focal point is going to have to be smaller. Let's see now. How about something like a stamp, which I think is too small. I need to look through my... Oh, maybe I'll do something like Meg does with a cutout flower. That might work. Alright, so I do have a few things that I cut out long ago. There might be something in there, but I also have these die cuts that I've had for years too. So maybe there's something in here that I could use, like, that's pretty, but that wouldn't be a focal point. If it was a little bit smaller, I would love it right there. Maybe. I do like that, and it's not really covering up all of every paper. So let's see, maybe there's a smaller flower though that I could kind of cut down. There's another one just like that one. Oh, and then we have this one. I don't like that one so much. That one's pretty. Maybe a butterfly. Oh, here's a butterfly. That would add texture too, because it's got like sparklies on it and it's puffy. So that might be something we could put on there. But also I want to look through these, and there's a lot in here. That one should go in the other box. Oh, there's a lunar moth. That's kind of cool too. Here's another smaller flower. A roadrunner. I'm going to put a roadrunner on there. No, I don't think he goes. He doesn't go well. I don't think I see anything in Oh, here's a smaller little flower could go in the corner. Maybe I'll just make a bit of a flower collage on the bottom. Oh, here's a little bunny. I don't think it goes. I think it's a toss-up. Or maybe not a toss-up, but of all these different flowers, I do think not this flower. No. Here's another butterfly, which would also be textured. No. I'm sticking with my pinks. So let's see. If we had this here and this here, don't like that. I kind of like this, but I think I'm going to try cutting it off just slightly. If I can remember where I put my scissors. Oh my god. Where'd my scissors go? Oh no. So I found my tiny little scissors, and I also found this laying on the floor. But I don't like that one. So let's try cutting this down slightly. And I could put that there. And maybe a green Luna moth, or this little butterfly. I don't know, but I do think I like the lunar moth better, or not, or neither. I could just use this as like a little tuck spot and put a tag. Actually, I think I am going to use this as a tuck spot and find a tag, and maybe I'll put one of those other little things on the tag. So I'm going to ink around the edges of that and glue it on and figure out my tag. Alright, so I ended up finding a tag that I had already made, and I thought that would save time and keep it super simple, and I'm going to put that there like that, but I do think I'm going to put him there, or her, whatever she is or he is. I'm going to glue him on, and that'll be the end of this spread. Whoa, my glue fell out. Looks like I'm going to need to get another glue stick. I have some small ones, but I do have some small ones. Okay, so let's glue him right there. And actually on the back, on the back of the tag, I'll write the, oh, forgot that fell out. On the back of the tag, doesn't want to stick, I will write the prompt number, and that'll be the end. So there we go. Prompt number 20, textured. Okay guys, I've finished my spread for textured, and this is a little tuck spot / pocket. Here's my texture. All the papers that I put down, you can see a little bit of them pinking out. I didn't totally cover any of them. And then I can write something on the back of that if I want. And we'll just put the, oh, I forgot I was going to write the prompt on the back. So I'll put the number 20 on there and the name of the prompt. But then there you have it. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again for the next prompt, which was experimental. Have a great day, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.